With all this money that we can make, why don't y'all just lead the way? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you?
When looking for the salvation, there was a realization of a dream deferred that spawned from making music for my friends and was all in celebration of us and became all the brilliant things, right? Yeah, still untwisting my cables. Still to a day till the day that I push a trade through. But still went and offered you jewels and let them bathe you. Still saw fit to force them to celebrate you. Money under the table, the beat backpacking, the theme is trap rapping and seeing what a parade do. Money under them cables, and every jewel came with a price tag as high as a pipe blast. And due to that price point, a 40 in a mule and I offer to move. Serve you and the whole layer song. Then the truth is I'm just throwing you analog. My whole catalog is like I'm shooting a spike joint. Cause when they told us say la vie, I ain't take my seat. I stood on top of that table and I sprayed my piece. And the ones who followed along is who they gave my reach. But how can I be appalled when they was raised by me? So if you wondered, I'm nothing that you say I be. Cause even if you say you get it, it's usually a layer missing. And I'm cool with all the casualties tucked in the way you listen. Word to the reality's tucked in the way I picture. And all of what it be coming with, all the loyalty that's attached to who you be running with. Running since forever, so it seems. And you even sowing seams of cutting them dudes that'll kill for you and still don't know your government, but know the way you fuck with him, so he be the same. And when you are who you are, then that's easy to claim. They preach loyal like that, they taught it like that, did what they had to do with it and brought it right back. Juggling and hope they don't jam you behind a wall with a plug with family behind a wall. It forced them to turn bilingual by default, baby, let alone. But still won't leave that house without their Rosetta Stone. Cause conversations can body you off of context. So don't mistake me, yo, I don't do this for complex. Nor a pitchfork or any other facade. Where the culture is determined while chugging the PBR and telling you how to represent all of the shit that you made while they moving your building with their roommates. I get it, I do, but remember who you listening to. And I would never let you make me bid you adieu. I'm from the K, so as cool as I keep shit, I grew up on some heroes keep the tool in the Jeep shit. And know that while my mind is seeing through your design like blind fury, I'd rather help you to find a jewel than to find a jury, right? So shout to where we grew up and all that it gave us. After the culture war and before the invasion. And on a basic level, I fuck up a favorite. You got a word to say it, make you a classic like my first LP. And the other far after it. And all the mixtapes in between and all the collaboratives. And no, I never did none of this for me. I did it for everyone up underneath. So know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that the jury get handed out around here. Know that it do. And I promised you that I would make sure that it shine. I made sure that it shine. I made sure that it shine, yo. I promised you I would make sure that it shine. I make sure that it shine. Shit, I make sure that it shine, yo. Now that you got it, you just make sure that it shine. You make sure that it shine. You make sure that it shine, yo. Now that you got it, you just make sure that it shine. You make sure that it shine. You just make sure that it shine. Go. Russian jury purchasing, 47th Street murdering. Tell them hit the buzzer, these rubber bands be assertive and I'm trying to slow them down. I told them that I ain't leaving yet, but they used to the change on the block, so they just see a threat and they be goddamn if they don't jump in y'all pocket for you to bust a Yui and take them back where the block is.
In this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you in this world.
Yeah.
All this money that we can make, why don't y'all just lead the way? Do you wanna get money or not?
Do it like this.
Do you wanna get money or not? Do you?
My first view of what it do was with my crew posted on the stoop. Gold chain, small rope, but bitches peep the cool. Wore mine all the time, inspired by the corner con. Foreign ride tents on 35, trap doing side for the stick. 9.5s for the kicks, neon green. I had them too, but was married to penny ones. Where habits could get you done, and the addicts was on the run. And Biggie shit was the Bible, and the magic had almost won. And it all made sense, but the pattern it could become when you watching the BMW advocate all them jums. It seemed more or less like the havoc that could be done is relieved, long as you got a bag and a muffled tongue. And I seen how it be when it come to idolatry. We just wanted to cop an AV and see what idolaters need. You know, pop bottles, chicks that favor idolaters. You jump off the stoop like I got us. It only take one, be it a vision on how to get it, or a kid who could picture it when the day done. Growing up out of pocket while being shown how to make one. My mans followed the flute or whoever played one. Theme songs recorded until the tape done. I heard them all, but was juggling how my tapes run. 13 with a view of how good a crown fit. Word the heavy one, I was floating around where I caught a vision and saw it like there it go, there it go. Try and fly off the stoop to where it go. Celebrate with a bottle like here it go, here it go. Like call me mine, yo fuck if I wasn't grown, there you go. Caught a vision and saw it like there it go, there it go. Try and fly off the stoop to where it go. Celebrate with a bottle like here it go, here it go. Like call me mine, yo fuck if I wasn't grown. My first view of what it do was with my crew posted on the stoop. Dope name, all our OGs would call me Zoo. First rhyme, I was 9, put rhyme like I was corner tied, kicking what I saw from off the line. I was fortified with a pen, what a style corner did. Turned me out to follow my neighbor when Luigi's wouldn't pay us. We was too young, still went every day as soon as school done. He used to flow by in the black Blacks, the new one. I knew some from right up the block, they called him B.I. Rode around with D-Rock, posted up by the C-line. Biggest in the hood, wild, all black with his hood down. St. James liquor shooting dice, like who nice. Fast forward overnight and the video shoot is on. I'm watching from across the street, I'm picturing me involved. I'm only in junior high, but fuck if I wasn't grown. And I had 100 verses that hit like 100 zones, right? Fast forward even more to a throne with Big sitting inside of Mafia and Soul. And I'm trying to get a roll, cause as far as 18 and unders, not a soul can follow me off the go. Whole hood know that I was just trying to be him in time. He wrote an album for my block, but so I should've gave it 5, right? 13 with a view of how good a crown fit. Word a heavy one, I was floating around with. Caught a vision and saw it like there it go, there it go. Try and fly off the stoop to where it go. Celebrate with a bottle like here it go, here it go. Like call me mine, yo fuck if I wasn't grown, there you go. Caught a vision and saw it like there it go, there it go. Try and fly off the stoop to where it go. Celebrate with a bottle like here it go, here it go. Like call me mine, yo fuck if I wasn't grown.
All this money that we can make, why don't y'all just lead the way? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you? All this money that we can make, why don't y'all just lead the way? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you?
You make some money?
Praise up to the most up high for Blakk up tempos, yo. Hardest shit you can come by. Chocolate in the air off the stoop when we would run by. But custies get too high, fuck around and somebody gun rise. Regular shit, lean on the head of the whip. Know your block live when out of towners one rep where you live. All that you need could be all the reach if you go for real. Down to say hi to a hole in self or you blow a cell, you know it well. 1, 2. Same place that was good for a number spot. Word to all the Snapple caps that got turned into Scully tops. Energy to tear up a pizza parlor in front of cop before they built a winery up from out of that number spot. 1, 2. Aside from the rent and who live on top of me, I ain't really changed, I'm out here with all kind of lead. Hey, since Bodega credit and what it got for me, like splitting heroes up with a knock need to try and beat younger me. Back when my pops would be out in front the Jeep, 2 in the morning, Henny pour while me and my brother sleep. Still was taking care of whatever me and my brother need. No complaints when your crib fits so comfortably, and Leroy Campbell's was like wallpaper. But I was out 4, 5, 6 and for your paper. My hand hot, same hand I was penning with that would send you death. Right-handed but dribbled left, penny flex. You get the picture, salute to you. You don't, but this is home, what you do? I got a stew for you. Let's do it, Duke. Top up off of the Wrangler, be more suitable. Easier to catch will be new to you. Come around my way.
Come around my way. Come around my way. With me through the neighborhood. Come around my way. Come around my way. Come around my way. Come around my way.
lace on my sneakers since I was 10. All the inspiration I needed was by the bench. 18 looked like 30 to 5th graders. It smelled like Dior, Fahrenheit, and Philly paper. Know the vibe now. From my house was catching it then. Like when it dies down, you go out and stretch them again. Paint pickney, whether by example or literally. Hit a hand in hand, you epiphanies. Literally, same corner loops we was raised on. Flip A to Z and cruise, worked it with phase on. All love, or whichever part that the phase on. 100,000 years in the coupe to set the stage for a scene set. Play a role and bet your scene stretch. Carry the loop forever like it was Keith Sweat. Bet it last forever, hope what you make it do. But no, the rhetoric is irreplaceable. They said to keep it richer. They said to keep it richer. Sing it till the morning, lullabies and liquor. Sing it till the morning, swear that we got the picture and treated it like a godsend. Word that occurred, they told us to keep it richer. Said to keep it richer. Sing it till the morning, lullabies and liquor. Sing it till the morning, swear that we got the picture and treated it like a godsend. Word that occurred, they told us to keep it richer. Talk from a broke adolescent with bigger eyes, will turn richer from how he listened when sitting by. Like this shit is whatever, if ever you hit a stride. Saw them decorate a parade and then they die. Corner like a campus, talk turn rampant. Bottom of my fitted grade like misunderstandings. Young city bandit, lugging it single-handedly. With they arms deep in the O's like Vansanity. So simple can it be? Aura of it all draped over like canopies. Guard us from the dormant, parted like a chorus. Never forget what sticks. Like how the city was better when Mellow was still a nick. Peace, God, word to the 7th threaded on my compound. Sometimes I gotta get blatant for shit to calm down. Words from the wise, whether they hear or not still. And all the rubber bands I rock still. They said to keep it richer. They said to keep it richer. Sing it till the morning, lullabies and liquor. Sing it till the morning, swear that we got the picture and treated it like a godsend. Word that occurred, they told us to keep it richer. Said to keep it richer. Sing it till the morning, lullabies and liquor. Sing it till the morning, swear that we got the picture and treated it like a godsend. Word that occurred, they told us to keep it richer. That's all that they spoke for, and hoping you heard them right is all that you hope for. A few get roped in and a few get roped off, and know where you keep it at. Vision like Oak Dog, cause Joe Paul, my man caught a bad one, son. Lawyers was fighting, he bit it, came home and called me while I was writing. Reunited like the best song on the second Woo shit, followed by the Cream Part 2 shit. The truth is, cash is part of how we knew shit. Like how much these cost and how much the coupe fit. And most of the time they only do that talk once. Lucky for us, we always knew how to loop shit. They said to keep it richer.
May I help you?
I want some flowers.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
It's very expensive.
I know. I'll pay.
I want flowers, but I don't wanna tell you I want flowers. Cause then you just gon' give me flowers, cause I want flowers. But I want you to give me flowers, cause you wanna give me flowers. I shouldn't have to tell you how much I want flowers.
Yo, salute to the pedals, give them an echo. Round of applause, you loop it, don't ever let go. Nah, handing Bodega Flowers out through the ghetto. The slab where the rules come from, the color of metal. Metal's being rewarded, a medal for being dormant. Try and get a handle on what you built like Geppetto. Swedish gelato, pronunciation errors full throttle. Like Blue Lives, the Marvel, the same as they did the day before. The only thing we got in common is not to play along. Like you get what you came in for. Black attire in response to red roses. My attire matching the strap that they left smoking. So if we should get involved, then maybe we should do the same. One fist in the air, the other moving, who remains? Flowers for the thought of it. Another set for the section that's in support of it, right? My man straight out the gutter and he an alderman. Boxed every corner in. Eric Garner teased through his city hall offices. Shout out Khalif Rainey. Flowers for whoever deserve them before they take me. Love is love greatly, but back to the shit that made me. If seeing is believing, then that could be what betrayed me. Shit, I saw too much, or it could be the shit that saved me. So whether or not anybody reciprocate me, flowers is never maybes, not at all, right? Don't wait around, it's better you say it now, for real.
Wait till I at the gates to tell them you were
Bodega Flowers, buy you a set, buy you what's left. Catch 'em all till it's credit galore, kindly in debt, right? Said it can't be that hard, out of respect. I'm 6'1", 215, obvious threat. So a bouquet is always appreciated, but it'll never be asked for. Just bet I react off what's left on this crash course. The motive you blast for, everything front and center, I don't never reach back for. Make sure my people's lit up the front like the dashboard. Ain't a flower missing, ain't a reason to snatch yours at all. Still in all, we clipping all, down to the ceiling fall. Respect died, heads high, kill 'em with the nod. Flowers for who bout it, ain't no twitching in they palms. Reasoning surrounds it, intuition get involved. Then your face mask sneak off, race draft recall. Give us Larry David and y'all can take back Shamik Moore. Or maybe I'll just school him some, get the retooling son. Word to Miles Morales, ignoring his father badges. In the middle of November, how I'm bumping summer madness. Next to these 4 green high rises that's so attractive, more or less, right? More or less, there you have it. Less is never more, but it'd be more than we'd imagine. Ceiling on the floor, truly yours, automatic. And every flower out the corner store wrapped in plastic, believe that. Don't wait around, it's better you say it now, for real.
Wait till they at the gates to tell them you appreciate it.
You appreciate it, fuck the waiting, right?
I think you should tell them, don't wait.
Don't wait around, it's better you say it now, it's better you say it now.
Give them they roses while they can smell them. While they alive, you should tell
I want flowers, but I don't wanna tell you I want flowers. Cause then you just gon' give me flowers, cause I want flowers. But I want you to give me flowers, cause you wanna give me flowers. I shouldn't have to tell you how much I want flowers.
Bro, need my motherfucking flowers. All of us, whole neighborhood. Them shit's up for me, for the neighborhood, all of us. Ain't a flower missing, ain't no reason to snatch yours. Ain't a flower missing, ain't no reason to snatch yours at all, right? Yeah. Ain't a flower missing, ain't no reason to snatch yours at all.
I thought you might like these. I guess not. There is nothing like the smell of fresh flowers. Don't you agree, mother, sister? Summertime. All you can smell is the garbage. Smell overpowers everything, especially the soft, sweet smell of flowers. You don't mind, I'm gonna sit right here, catch myself a breeze or two, and then I'll be on my way.
I pray to the death of me, as long as there's breath in me. And God keep blessing me, even when the devil be testing me. To all my soldiers in the field, run the marathon for the win. The world is yours and that's the reason. If that ain't something, I'll give you something to believe in.
Something to believe in. Serenaded stimulus, running through a precinct. They sent my brother a check when he was doing a stretch. We laughed like fuck it, if they dumb enough to keep it. It's just the way you seen it. All these visions of grandeur, call it what you needed. Caught you lifting your hands up. All of us were reaching back and forth how they panned us. All of this could be with their arms reach if you stand up. See it well. Close enough where if you see a cell, you can reenact heavy lash down to the key itself. Beautifully attached till that lash try to redeem itself. Cause copying keys turn to obvious leads. I done seen what it's coming with when they was off the ground. Pardon me how I be hovering and making all these rounds. I be speaking for who come from it, straightening they crown. Ain't a speech in the discussion that can tame all this shit down. Word the wages and amounts and aiming file the gift box. We a product of Ziplocs, they a product of TikToks, right? Clock ticking but not a tick on the wristwatch. In a space that's give and take like a pit stop. Know the whole scene from the mash to the smoke screen to the wings on the end of that cloud like Alfred Hitchcock. Cause everybody wants smoke till it comes with a halo. Rarely is it otherwise and rarely do they say so. Swear it made sense to everyone who admires it. They tell you play the bench but then show you the other side of it. Neighborhood routine, habits get involved. And what happens next door turn to black and red fours. Block full of them, but still it feels like a transition scene. Gunning through traffic for what's meant to be. I intervened like the record stopped short before we hit repeat. Shit all we wanted was to hit repeat. Disbelief covering the room, smothered in the groove. Trapped inside a growth spurt, covered in cocoons. Erratic with your aim, so your humbleness is ensues. Springing to your deathbed, you jumping up to lose. We was running up in souls, swear it was Christmas Eve. On the bridge, how we move, planning to clear a rack out. The peace, minimum, my minimum reads that. Subliminal reach back, envision the key rap. Adrenaline rehacks to being the top tier. Whether through experience or being you not there. Me in the drop Jeep, the sweetest of box seats. The speakers is knocked down, the diva is not need. Calls for a parade, Commodores ablaze. Crowd sing comfortably, harmonies and waves. Part of me is most deaf, part of me is mace. So my jury beyond, but my aura Rika sage. Positives and black pride and all the shit I praise. Or hammers in the glove box that draw it in a race. 20 on the bottle, so-and-so on the bird. One lead to the other, all that's missing is words. Tell them word, the ills from up the hill that I was privy to. How it all be coded, but the scope and it be literal. Scope like what they be holding to see who remembers you. Difference in agendas, but you rather not remember. Believe it like them telling you that all of this inflation is only gonna better you and all that you've been taking. And you choose to believe in it in honor of your patience. And they got what they need from you, cause all it takes is something to believe in.
I pray to the death of me, as long as there's breath in me. And God keep blessing me, even when the devil be testing me. To all my soldiers in the field, run the marathon for the win. The world is yours and that's the reason. If that ain't something, I'll give you something to believe in. Something to believe in. Something to believe in. Something to believe in. Something to believe in.
Henny on the back of my breath, I ain't buy it though. Tucked it in the back of the steps, you know how scholar go. Fast forward, I still pour it all through the barrio. Word to all the condos coming to tell us vominos. Backseat of my Jeep, swing an episode. Double park in front the park, but better left alone. Bet I still move like they not here. Why know when they got here? By playing off I fear. So I'm weird, I'll be more Mookie versus the Chandlers and Rosses. With strike Dunhams that I hand you endorsements. Or they hand you a coffin the same way that I can hand you a portrait. Swear to God, it's like my hand is a godsend. Word to God, how I handle the guarded. More arm and armed with the same hand that I pour with God. Praise due to the smaller apartments and running to stay up in them regardless. Humble brag, humble brag. Know what we all here for. I'm seated, know I can never get lost here though. Nah, but keep it off it, yo. I'm seated, I'll probably be in their crosshairs though. Why? Humble brag, we will come with it. Right? Humble brag, we will come with it. Right? Humble brag, we will come with it. Right? So humble brag to me like how much a buck worth, the cup worth. We gon' be aight like a duck worth. It's just work, how much your luck worth. From where it mean more if you buck first. You up first and countering on whoever jumps first. Innocent like opening a hydrant. Giving in like opening and firing. Spirited like hoping you survive it. Giving in like knowing if they got it, you'll take it and leave it because they know that you divided. That's word to every cafe popping with a Wi-Fi option. On my mans is like, yo, I'm just trying to provide my product. It be aight. Same ones who need a Wi-Fi login. Same ones that keep it booming when they outside copping. Money taught us that all of this is a crash course and literally gift you with everything that you asked for. A ribbon around it. Same one they cut when them condos went up and they asked you what you mad for, right? Humble brag. Know what we all here for. I'm seated, know I can never get lost here though. Nah, but keep it off it, yo. I'm seated, I'll probably be in they crosshairs though. Why? Humble brag, we will come with it. Right? Humble brag, we will come with it. Right? Humble brag, we will come with it. Right? So humble brag till we done with it. Yeah, the same one to be ignored. Same four corners that you couldn't see before. Same ones running up and down it back and forth. Same ones you at war with over to your Lord, right?
With all this money that we can make, why don't y'all just lead the way? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you?
I was supposed to be a trap rapper, mistaken identity. Sat me with the backpackers, made it all comfortable. Sweet as a redeemer, dunking a Blade Brown, I'm still leaving with Demeter. Shouts to who came round when I was speaking through your speakers on wanting to stay down and the beliefs that would feed us like this turning to that, return of the pack. Where it follow you forever like a murder's attached. I was front row seats for what you heard in my raps. Jumping in and out the ring like an emergency tap. I got us, same rule apply. Aim, do or die, but put a mirror in front of me to save who's alive. Like picture James Baldwin in a room with Frank Lucas's and Nicky Bonds's and all of their influences. And the mood of it the same color of the magic. True to the hue of it like you was slumping off a habit. I was trying to kinda blow it, but everyone around me was meeting with Guadalupes and eating the conduit. With a trunk full of reasons to see what you follow through with. And bet I understood every dollar they spent to prove it. All together from wherever we bound by. Same block where they sell you a pack out of Crown Fried. To put me in your deck is like I brought you around mine. Just as long as you never expect me to downsize. Word to immunity and all that it do for me. Cause double entendre seem to fit more suitably. They sold you a paradox, I ducked those beautifully. Figured it's worth it on the way out like duty free. Truthfully, the price tag of what it took of me to get to me. The nerve of me trying to flood Fulton Street with Dilla beats. But I did all the above through a soliloquy. Made trappers go nuts to donuts. The makings of a sacrificial lamb with the backings of a band. Trumpets wrapped around me, rapping about Saran. And all the superheroes that would pack them in sedans. And how everything you waited for could happen in advance, right? Bottle service, rightfully in the picture. My morning after was playing knife beats for strippers. Call it a beautiful decay at its best. The greatest balancing act that ever came off the steps. With the same ones next to me posted up on whatever's left. Same jeweler, whether a Jesus piece or a treble clef. Yeah, and if you was there, then you understand. We all came fully prepared with rubber bands. But the more that I was point blanking and forever, the wilder it seemed to me to be stringing this together. Word fly around like we all out on the front page. Third time around, it's more common that one day it all makes sense, depending on who was talking. But me penning for me is me penning for Yusuf Hawkins. And pressing play for who be with it out the top drawer. Spending money off a lockjaw in the Glock store. And from it all, no me to forever rep. My tug of war was LB and LOX. Turned it to a hybrid and found a way to kill. The hood thought I was wild for turning down major deals, right? Somebody I write for say, yo, let it breathe. They don't deserve all of that work that you be setting free. I said I could, but if I don't, then they don't get to leave. Nor do they get to ignore what the message be. He agreed and said, regardless, you know that you got it. And I proceeded with the part where I show him his pocket. Took the call for what I seen when no one would show it. My window face shootouts, drug overdoses. Envision and splitting up Penny with my son later. And hoping that he understand what this run gave us. Music for my friends out the trap who in the box even won. While my Fat Beast fans saved me a spot, right? Money porn, give us anything but privacy. Cause now my old window's a commodity. I guess I gave too much of a fuck when I noticed too many moving vans. Truer words was never written by truer hands. Cause yo, I was supposed to be a trap rapper. Club walkthroughs, baller alert pose, right? Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be a backpacker. At least that's what they tell me when I'm back home, right? Listen, I was supposed to be a trap rapper. Fashion Nova ads, brick money phones, right? Yo, I wasn't supposed to be a backpacker, but shout to the hybrids who followed on my road. Paper made tryna poke something. Bag on me, I can float something. Doc on it like the boat coming. Plug paid, I don't owe nothing. Thank God how the snow coming. Thank God how the stove jumping. Name another tag team that can stand still, but show will run it. Cause see, far as the drip, know that I got it to give. Cop work with a go yard, treated as part of the flip. Drug sales come with shooters, and model bitches to maneuver. Y'all made it cool to be the user, so I get paid and be the loser. Fuck it, type of time my eye on. Clock leaning like a sidecar, birds moving like bygones. Park traffic like Zion, fly pelican, fly young. Wings on them, let them take flight. Hit a sample with a box cutter, tongue numb what it tastes like. $500 for a bottle here, $50 for a bottle there, $450 worth of sparklers. Make this whole shit change, right?
So no one take it personal. Who not talk about done? You think me
Don't take it personal, baby.
All me have to do is send for the new gun. Anything
nah.
she said, we just fly off.
Or maybe yeah.
Down the mercy.
Real plugs and connections. Real plugs and connections. Real plugs and connections, right? Plugs and connections. Plugs and connections. Real plugs and connections. Grew up hearing non-prescription drugs was an investment. Dreams are semi-auto, but your runs is fully tested. And learn to make a way to what you love or what you left with. and love the unexpected. Learn to love what you live with, protecting what you love, so you jump in front of your building like jumping in front of your children. Whether for territory or knowing the price is next, or whatever's left of the story, or knowing the right connect could be just what you might expect. And it's all a goal till you get shown how high it gets, and it's open like idle threats, and you know what you might have kept in the mirror looking like, let me know what you might suggest. Till they stepping all on your real estate. They said it's mine now, when it took it while you was resting. Like fuck you crying about crocodile tears in the lobby, or blow the volume out till the right song come along and turn the volume down. For real plugs and connections. Get a handle on that and you'll plug the interceptions. And what you standing on could be the plug that you suspected. What's done is done, and when it's done, it's undetected. Brownstone on and off of my pops to buy the building. He was 34, a little too young to find that appealing. Now he sit behind it and he reflect on what he left. But now he own a restaurant in Atlanta, so no regrets, but won't forget what might have been. Clientele piling in, and nobody resembling nobody we out here with. Like look at who trying to spin. Able to know what's left, story few and far between to repeat, so don't hold your breath. But still, connected to home being forever, and all the reasons we said so, seated together. But they ain't need permission to pull up and see a vision, so all the reasons we said no equal whatever. And it all circle back to real plugs and connections. Ain't nobody tell nobody what's to be expected. Your feet up on your couch until they run in where you resting, and walk you out your house to the front, no deception at all, right? For real plugs and connections, cause ain't nobody tell nobody what's to be expected. Your feet up on your couch until they run in where you resting, and walk you out your house to the front, no deception at all. Real plugs and connections.
Look what we have here now. Luxury houses. It makes you think the people who do these things, how are their thinking going? Are they really thinking about people? Or are they thinking about money? It has to be the money, because you're not thinking about people. Look at this.
Yeah, city culture like extra duck sauce. Scramble under the trunk floor, hammer tucked in the front door. Cameras rolling but unsure, antidote that they come for. Do the same to who throw it, so you can break from your home, but you can't unsee what you done saw. I seen it for whole that it's gon' be, so none of it's ever beyond me. Shit is as true as a heartbeat, you worry if it's ever off key. Everyone around us was on beat, no matter whatever the song be. They trumpet was always in arm's reach, they hang on the side like car keys. Follow wherever the horn lead, serenade let the song breathe. Heard it all like it was on me, but kinda blue was my horn piece. Wanted to make it a talk piece, figured that's how it should all read. As heinous as all of this all be, homers will never can harm me. As heinous as all of this all be, homers will never can harm me. And making it homers what draws me, explains why everyone want peace. Couldn't price what the cost be, highs better on your mark please. Remember that everything is up for sale, like what else you want,
I've been looking for the difference, between love and forgiveness, between hate and indifference. Between the game and the scrimmage, minding your limits, stolen infinite from beginning, living and winning. Between God and the sinning that we've been given. Watch how we get it in the scrimmage. Watch how we get it in the scrimmage. Watch how we get it.
For the difference between holding and giving, and loading and clipping, open-ended, hoping, ambition, and holding your pivot. Known intentions, notice you're dripping like dope and syringes, or the distance, scoping the exit as close as the interest. And my interest is tantamount to no one else who's standing around. Graffiti on the end of the D's to where we was camping out. Word to who we grew up with, hula hoop in the phantom round, and all the chicks that pay their tuitions off only fan accounts. Same corner made 100,000 years out of hand-me-downs. Turn it to the upper east side soon as the lease died. Comfy thinking the street died, Poppy them is still street tied. He ringing up your PBR with a package on rewind. Packages turned to G5s, pulling up to the building. They told you they tearing apart, but they still in front of your building across the street. And all it means is this is more than what it seems, so treat it like we crossing paths in the store.
See, I've been looking for the difference, between love and forgiveness.
I'm just trying to get to the counter. Order this turkey chopped cheese, extra mayo and ketchup. Red sunflower seeds.
From beginning, living and winning. Between God and the sinning that we've been given. Watch how we get it in the scrimmage.
Keep it like that.
Watch how we get it in the scrimmage. Watch how we get it.
Watch how we get it, Nah, we with it, And that's regardless of who is or isn't living here. Watch how we get it, Now we with it, yeah. And that's regardless of who is or isn't living here. Watch how we get it, yeah. Now we with it, yeah. And that's regardless of who is or isn't living here. Watch how we get it, yeah. Now we with it, yeah. And that's regardless of who is or isn't living here, yeah.
What do you think will become of our neighborhoods? Like, what do you think will become of our home after a while?
Whose neighborhood? Ours? We don't have it anymore. That's not ours no more. They gonna put me out just like everybody else out.
Billy. Looked in my closet like they should split that with me. For every collab tee sold for $250, and every face dawned on it resembling me. All the resemblance made to fit in that frame. Should you even give us a lane to deal with the aims? And that's the energy, automatic but based on a semi. I keen or high beam, whichever's litty. Like either you up under a crown or you taking one. You give me a gray bottom, I bet I make me one. Suited for it with the time to do it. Recollect on the beauty of it like a Nanda Lewis. The same beauty in your love, everything you was listening for back when you was first sent to the store. A growth spurt and an itch in your palm can take you in from the calm and lead you to where you should sit in that storm. The crowd waiting be a big enough draw where if you pick up the call, the dial tone and turn into applause for real. And they just wanna be positioned where you been, sorta like how they turned living single into friends, right? Collage that for you to comprehend it and make homage the new Blakk like I was Knowledge Bennett. They said it's corner store calligraphy on how I pen it and sneak around and hit it. And if I got time to finish, for real, pour another one. For me and you and you and you. For me and you and you. For me and you and you and you and you. Me and you and you. Yeah, I was buying art, my friends was buying dope. I went and made friends with rappers that was buying both. Similar regards when the vision's in the fold, hanging from the walls or dripping from your nose. OGs telling me to get what I was owed. Made sense of all of it, just as I'm supposed. Said they treat it like you water with it mixing out a bowl. And all of your desires being driven by the foam. Cooking with integrity, mirrors by the stove. Forever is forever, but we still trying to elope. Live out of jungle where the Simbas pick and roll. Ever met a lion that could pen you out a poem? Yeah, pass it down till the baton's gone. God bless the family of Kawan Charles, and God bless me if I'm tripping off of war tours. Knowing Muhammad is my man, so what the cost? The same era that skip you until you ghost. The fold hands for you and christen you in a post. At the same table, but listen to who they toast. So speaking of, I took my pistol with me to vote. 2020 vibes, I'm at the march trying to touch the sky, but notice that it takes a kill for us to come alive. I got friends with mothers like Breonna Barksdale, but we ain't crowned Breonna Taylor till our heart failed. Soft eyes to help you see it better, cause when you all eyes, it's harder to piece together. You see it, black as fuck, so relating ain't an option. A Gil Sky vision in a Kenya Barris closet. A back call away from who you play the most. A trap song away from a fatal post. Quicker than a sneakers app crash. Round of applause if they need you that bad. Real shit.
And on and on, and on and on, and on and on. For me and you and you and you and for me and you and for me and you and you and you and me and you and you and
Open arms for the regime. 6 feet away, so you out of harm's reach. Close enough for you to call it how you see it. Black mirror, white bear, take a peek. everybody who made it, and lighter who on the side spectating. For everybody who made it, and lighter who on the side spectating. Get yours before they get yours. True as you and me, there's a mayor on every block, singing the dramatics and playing with Ready Rock. Usually it seemed like he waiting to catch a drop. You clinging to his habits, he's saving you from a spot. Round the way work, jewels in the ground, hit the pay dirt. Love is love, you in good hands. Dennis Haysbert, openly protected by who you be neck and neck with. Till you looking over like, look at what they done made work. Circling the block, I know your call before you start. Put your phone down, Pierre Morse to the hard, word the whole of that. Love it or leave it, we afforded that. 20D batteries, count them wrong, bought them back. Attracted to what you see on the screen, but then thinking you could recast it to keep what you need. Keep it cool, shit is cold, you don't need me to leave. Word to God, it's nothing to let you be who you be. I mean for real though, there's a fire still in the sky. 30 floors up, burnt the vibe clear out the sky. I had a view worth a mill, but views get for real and usually get killed when you ain't here to buy. So there's a fire still in the sky. 30 floors up, burnt the vibe clear out the sky. I had a view worth a mill, but views get for real and usually get killed when you ain't here to buy. Please Philly, don't let this happen to you. Please Atlanta, don't let this happen to you. Please DMV, don't let this happen to you. Please LA, don't let this happen to you. Please Detroit, don't let this happen to you. Please Chicago, don't let this happen to you. Please Texas, don't let this happen to you. Please New Orleans, don't let this happen to you. To whom it may concern, don't let this happen to you. True to what you heard, they want this back like a loop. They gave you a curve and kept you back on the stoop. And now what they prefer is to help you pack when you move. And an argument is made for calling out a blame. Visions of a doorstep and all that it became. And they ain't had a heart to stand on it till today. The smoke all clear and they just wanting to remain. Funny ain't it? The bottom of the bag is what you make it. Jump the line cause I ain't never seen money waiting. Shit you ran from is what you trying to run away with. And brownstones is looking salvation underrated. So let's tag a dotted line if you care to survive. And if not, pick a spot and just be here for the ride. The aura of Cordo waters over Mary J. Blige. My neighborhood give you life, but was you here when it died? Riddle me that, right? There's a fire still in the sky. 30 floors up, burnt the vibe clear out the sky. I had a view worth a mill, but views get for real and usually get killed when you ain't here to buy. So there's a fire still in the sky. 30 floors up, burnt the vibe clear out the sky. I had a view worth a mill, but views get for real and usually get killed when you ain't here to buy. Please Philly, don't let this happen to you. Please Atlanta, don't let this happen to you. Please DMV, don't let this happen to you. Please LA, don't let this happen to you. Please Detroit, don't let this happen to you. Please Chicago, don't let this happen to you. Please Texas, don't let this happen to you. Please New Orleans, don't let this happen to you. Block party every summer, 40 acres and a mule. Same block where it was from and it became a living proof. Last of a dying breed, praises is due while you cursing out the stage from your roof. You came here itching for the vibe, take it with us if we gone. No money in styles, blame the pictures on the wall. A box of Kennedy Fried got you thinking you involved. Shit is smooth, I was there too before I moved along. Funny ain't it, right? There's a fire still in the sky. 30 floors up, burnt the vibe clear out the sky. I had a view worth a mill, but views get for real and usually get killed when you ain't here to buy. So there's a fire still in the sky. 30 floors up, burnt the vibe clear out the sky. I had a view worth a mill, but views get for real and usually get killed when you ain't here to buy. Please Philly, don't let this happen to you. Please, Atlanta, don't let this happen to you. Please, DMV, don't let this happen to you. Please, LA, don't let this happen to you. Please, Detroit, don't let this happen to you. Please, Chicago, don't let this happen to you. Please, Texas, don't let this happen to you. Please, New Orleans, don't let this happen to you. Chopped cheese and Kennedy fried and dollar Arizonas and 4 wings with fried rice and extra duck sauce. All of the reasons you was out front for coming with us if we up and gone. Chopped cheese and Kennedy fried and dollar Arizonas and 4 wings with fried rice and extra duck sauce. All of the reasons you was out front for coming with us if we up and gone. It's Bed-Stuy's burning.
With all this money that we can make, why don't y'all just lead the way? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you? Do you wanna get money or not? Do you?
Dreams make green and gilded pedestals. Breaking day as we display desires on end. The more we wait, the louder the echoes. Digging deep into shallow pockets. Never let go.
Yo, silly me for wanting you about more. Same silly me that was shoving you out the door. Adorned with everything that both you and I would adore. And a slam lock on the top of the lock is probable cause. And the door got everything you'd imagine, hiding beyond any measure you seen fit. From what's left for the seamstress, blessed like leaving 6 on the floor. Rolling trips, so there's 3 of those. Like heaven don't seem close, but you next to a re-up though. So heaven be close enough now, enough to feel like he don't gotta come down. Why intervene with propping open the door with a prop that interests the hall and a proposition for y'all, like when propositions and all. Word to an east side dealer with unified intentions, but ain't no civilizing who in the trenches. Bottle what you intended, bottles cover the entrance. Bottles dumping the stems and there's bottles up where you sitting. You know the vibes where it's no surprise except for everything, right? You stick to that Morse code, but whatever's left of you right, and whatever's left of you might be the right to the passage just left, or the package just left. Let it suffice, right? Right or wrong, it still be rightfully yours. All that you deserving to hurry you right along. I decided long ago if I go and write for the cause, there wouldn't be no return to the turn that y'all would reward, right? Meaning these ain't the parts that get celebrated. The toll on the face of this watch is forever weighted. Arm drag on the floor from that arm forever raising, and arms backing you off due to the loss of better patience, right? Wait for it, got enough wait for it. The sound of the bag you attract that I pay for it. They telling you pick a corner, you in the knot of a circle. Advice from Candace Owens and $50 from Virgil. The lights be off white, so you thinking how could they burn me, right? Same as the hole in your pocket left to confirm you. But validation ain't never make me no difference. Bet that I'm more persuaded of wearing these good intentions on my sleeve. I done seen fiends carrying they cross, one to bed with nothing clear than having you involved. Do believe, favorite slogan of mine, cause that's what you should do. A recurrent theme when I get the weave and a few to you. The theme song is still marketed the same. You get it or you ignorant, I don't argue to explain. But shit, what do I know except everything I done seen? Along with all the parallels they was tucking to sleep. Thread count on the covers compared to what's underneath. It's worth every bag they spent to keep you at peace. But bet I got my bag, bet I got my bag. Difference is, I ain't let them sell me how to act, nah. Bet I got my bag, shit, bet I got my bag. Filling up the trunk space, forever I'm attached. Counting doubles like a Raekwon skit. 1 for you, 1, 2 for me. But that 1, 2 is for my seed. Do believe, told you I say it a lot, cause you should do so. My faith being who's circling a pot to break a loophole. Time still waited, heavier than a Hublot. That we started admiring for kudos. As quiet as a sumo, provider like Bushido. Your life is on the line, survival by a freak though. Entendre ego, double-sided kinkos. Making sense of both of them. Free breakfast and reloads. Power to the people, arms high as a steeple. The paintings on that stained glass made them not believe you. Overturn underneath you, as smooth as it gotta be, but raised in abundance. Crowns on properly, my Alec Monopoly says 7 to God hour, that's if you follow. Tradition started by the school, a block from the Apollo. My fuck tomorrow motto through the views from before. I'm not in the mood to do the 1, 2 anymore, nah. 1, 2, 1, 2, no we on. We been on since forever, but y'all choose to ignore, right? So now forever is just as true as before. All the times it came together, but y'all drew them apart. But bet I got my back, bet I got my back. Difference is, I ain't let them sell me how to act, nah. Bet I got my back, shit, bet I got my back. Filling up the trunk space at last, type of shit money taught us.
Gotta credit my highs, can't edit my highs. Flow appear like whatever, bet you remember why. Trying to sing to the tune, still don't get the reprise. Still don't get the reprise.
Bet I got my back, bet I got my back. Difference is, I ain't let them sell me how to act, nah. Bet I got my bag, shit, bet I got my bag. Filling up the trunk space, forever I'm attached. Bet I got my back, bet I got my bag. Difference is, I ain't let them sell me how to act, nah. Bet I got my bag, shit, bet I got my bag. Filling up the trunk space at last, type of shit money taught us. Yeah. Last call for alcohol, right? Last call for alcohol, baby. I mean, it might be a speakeasy around the corner or something, but we'll figure it out later. Last call for alcohol. Never liked when they hit the lights, but shit, you had a ball. More than you assumed when they sued, but what you knew was if you was late to the room, it still came to you after all. Everything I did was with you in mind, and there was always a mirror attached when I threw a line. As long as you doing fine, then my shit is duly lined. Depending on how you spell it, I took care of you and I. Oh, this was all expected. Properly tied, how was defined. When they was geeking, son, I was beefing with property lines. I gave you more, came here to paint the store. Added happy trees with bodies decorate the floor. Rest in peace to Kelly and the homies that came before. And shout to all the broads who bought a body to make it yours. I was writing records that embodied what they endured, as well as who be loading up the shotty to paint a wall. Along with who was ignoring the part where they aim at y'all like somebody got through to them. So what else could you do to them? I'm comfortable including them. When everyone was losing them, I was out pursuing them, feeling like I'm crew with them. So none of this was new to them. They been in the loop with me from every which way, but shit, it came together beautifully. It fit you all suitably, and it was worth the kitchen time. Pedals on the windowsill, you overdue to give me mine, for real. So last year I was writing my retirement speech, looking back at all the grounds that I'd aspired to reach. I called Fonte and we kicked it for an hour or three. Brotherly love, he put a little fire to me. He said, yo, you one of the few. Shit is obvious, B. So how you talking about retiring? You out of your beam. I said, bro, you got a point. That's why I called. He said, don't let these motherfuckers say when your time is gone. Look who you inspired, dog. I started to take a peek and counted all these greats that they be praising that came from me. Humble brag, I was too busy trying to save a culture to double back. More hands than I'd ever known, but still I juggled that. Shoulders like Karriem dad, the 7 with me. So whoever bet against me, tell him I spray back. Single-handed, other hand was playing 68 Olympics. Stretched out from Tommy to John, gave it distance. Justice to poetically speak on whatever mattered, and gunning for the rest to believe it because it happened. You free to be on your capper. That's whether Captain Nick or Cap was passing the stick or capping back with the blick. The perils of understanding them all, my hand involved. Bill Withers' grandma hands, how I hand it off. Yeah, in search of Nirvana, I'm honored to tread it carefully. Room full of reasons why I sing it, make it clear for me.
I gave my all. That was my all. The pain outweighed the pleasure. That is my purpose above my purpose.
all around the world. Truly yours for as long as you need. With all that you need until I came to realize you closed your eyes but still wanted me. Your eyes wasn't soft enough to see what you needed to see.
Last call for alcohol. Yeah. If this is it, like if this is the last joint, if this is the last hurrah, it's the last call for alcohol, baby. I gotta say, whether you knew it or not, it's pretty much at the finest bar establishment, the finest spirits and libations y'all could have had, baby. You might realize it now, you might have realized it back then. You might realize it later. Love.